All right, from reloading to doing the judo flip to getting a kill. That's how you start out a match. I like that. And it's Black Ops 6 from Call of Duty. It's from last year. So you'll see more gameplay videos with commentary versus without commentary because I've done enough of that. So here we go. I read an article this past month about generation red flags. I'll put the link in the description so y'all can read and you can give me your list of generation red flags, or I like to call it generation shaking my damn head. First and foremost, it's the nostalgia heads. It's one thing to have nostalgia. It's another thing where people say, you know, back in the day things were simple, and I don't mind that. But when I hear more of people saying that back in the day it was perfect, there was nothing wrong, and all this other stuff, and I'm like, nothing's perfect. Shut your mouth. I don't know what in the world you're talking about. And look at me getting shot like that with a shotgun. Losers. Anyway, these people, these nostalgia heads get on my damn nerves. I'm serious. I mean, there were bad music, bad movies, bad video games. In fact, there were a crash in 1983. Unless that slipped out, unless y'all want to leave that part out and pretend that didn't happen. And speaking of video game crash, I keep hearing video game crashes coming this year, last year, 2-3 years ago. It's coming in 2, 3, 4, 5 years away. But so far it hasn't happened. So please shut up. You sound crazy. Politics. Enough said. Looking down on others, I like to call them elitists. They get on my nerves. In fact, I done a video, well, a rant video about it. Then trash podcast overload. That says it. That says it all. Gender war. Do you want me to get started? Twerking 24/7, 365. Just having zero manners. Content creators, influencers in video games, music, movies, WWE. Oh my goodness. I'm going to leave that alone. TikTok. I wish they'd go away permanently. Smoking. I mean, the Shure SM7B everywhere. Oh my goodness. I mean, I can go off the deep end. All I can say is that not everybody's voice is the same. Not everybody's voice is going to sound phenomenal. I don't know where we get this idea where people just get a Shure SM7B like, yeah, I sound great. And don't get me started with the Shure microphone killer. What do y'all think? Having different offensive coordinators every season in his career. Don't get me started with the college days in University of Alabama. Yes, I'm talking about Jalen Hurts. You know, chasing away A.J. Brown to the New England Patriots. I heard he's supposed to be traded on June 1st or after June 1st. I mean, he's a offensive coordinator killer. He's not a great quarterback. He's not the elite. He's trash. He's this and that. And the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Jalen Hurts is Jalen Hurts. Let him be himself. I don't want to see quarterbacks to turn into something that they're not, okay? If you asking this man to be a pure pocket passer, you are asking for trouble, okay? Just let Jalen Hurts be himself and everything will be just fine, okay? And do I think the Philadelphia Eagles will have a winning season? Sure. So all they got to do is use Saquon Barkley and have a good defense and everything would be all right. Everybody's talking about the Carolina Panthers having this phenomenal draft in 2026. You know, drafting a offensive lineman, Monroe Freeland, straight out of the University of Georgia. So I heard he's athletic, he's good, and I think he only allowed 4 or 5 sacks in his 35, 36, 37, 38 games in his college career. So, yeah, I mean, hey, I like that. I just wish they would have drafted Jake Rodriguez. I mean, man, I really believe they missed the mark on that one. And everybody's giving well, not everybody. The Carolina Panther fans thinking that they killed the NFL draft. They give them an A+. I'm going to wait and see how those players turn out before I jump into that pool. What do you guys think? Everybody's having a good time watching the NHL hockey playoffs and the NBA playoffs. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Oh no! Everybody and their mom and dad and children are just blasting Adam Silver and everybody else because of the behind the paywall. You know, instead of watching the NBA playoffs like it was back in the day where it was like local channels or TNT and still ESPN, but now it's freaking Amazon Prime or Netflix, you know, ESPN Plus and all this other games on live stream. You're just like, oh my goodness, if this is how it's going to be going forward, I think they're going to lose some fans on this one. I really do. You got the OKC Thunder and the San Antonio Spurs sitting there chilling, waiting for their opponents. You know, they're waiting on either the Rockets or the Lakers or the Nuggets or the Timberwolves. I'll tell you right now, man, if I am LeBron James fan, or excuse me, a fanboy, and you're watching the Lakers struggle to put away the Houston Rockets, that GOAT conversation is going to get that card is going to get revoked quick, fast, in a hurry. Now, speaking of which, this whole LeBron James having a conversation about the GOAT conversation with MJ, he does some things that better than MJ, and MJ does things better than him. We're two different players. You can love both players without crapping on another. Where was this energy last year or in the bubble in 2020 when you won the NBA title with the Lakers? Where was it? Yeah, it was nowhere to be found. In fact, you were promoting it. At one point, you and Rich Paul got offended because what Stephen A. Smith said about in the best players of all time on his list, where he had LeBron James at number 2 and had MJ at number 1. I mean, seriously? I mean, another thing, LeBron James, quit acting like a victim when stuff like this happens. You just sound stupid. What do y'all think? The Oba Fenway versus the Brock Lesnar match at WrestleMania 42 on ESPN was phenomenal. So, what do you think about the match and this WrestleMania 42 event as a whole? Now, the voice actor for Mass Effect Andromeda, he voiced his opinion that the game itself was done dirty by EA and the game was ruined by online chuds. Like I said, the article link will be in the description. I don't know about that, but was it done dirty by EA? I wouldn't put it past them, okay? But at the end of the day, the game was just not good at all for me. And it's still leaps and bounds away the worst Mass Effect game of all time. Did y'all watch the Street Fighter movie trailer? It's phenomenal. I'm telling you. I can't wait to see that movie. I don't care if it's in theaters or Amazon Prime Video. I mean, I'm just going to be having a grand old time. I'm like, oh my goodness. Street Fighter versus Mortal Kombat rivalry is on. What do you think about the video? I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.